Well, we started off this morning with plenty of cloud cover, and then we finally saw some sun by the afternoon. Tomorrow, going to be a very similar day. We start off with mostly cloudy skies. We end the afternoon with a partly cloudy skies, a low rain chance for the afternoon as well. We go from the mid 60s to the upper 70s by the afternoon. The big thing that we're keeping an eye on, though, is this area of interest that has not quite yet developed into a low pressure, but will likely become a low pressure system once we get closer to tomorrow, especially. And that's going to have about a 50% chance of development. Please excuse that. It appears I did not update that, but 50% chance of development into some kind of tropical system, whether it is a tropical depression or a tropical storm. That's going to be something that we'll keep an eye on. But either way, whatever it is named as, it is still going to be bringing us the chance for some widespread rainfall as well as some strong wind gusts as well, especially on Monday and Tuesday. So here's what that rain chance tomorrow looks like. It's going to be fairly low for the most part. We start off with cloudy skies in the morning. We get to the afternoon. We could start to see some sprinkles anytime in the afternoon hours, but especially between about that 4 o'clock time frame and 6 p.m. time frame. As far as what we see into Monday, we start Monday off nice and quiet with some cloud cover as well. But as we head into the second half of the day, we start to see some rounds of rainfall trying to move on in. And this is going to be associated with that low pressure system that could possibly have some tropical characteristics to it. Again, either way, we're looking at that rain holding on for us Monday night and into Tuesday, and we'll continue to see some more rainfall possible into Tuesday as well. Not only are we talking the rain, we also are talking wind with this as well, which is going to be part of what could possibly play into the whole tropical system thing, or a name for this tropical system. Our wind gusts are going to approach closer to about 25 to 30 miles an hour into Monday afternoon. We're also looking at northeast winds anywhere from about 10 to 15 miles an hour just on a consistent basis. Once we get to Tuesday, our winds get a little bit stronger because that system's further inland, and we look at the potential to see 30 to 35 mile an hour wind gusts. So this is, again, not necessarily that sustained wind, but that is going to be that wind that every once in a while is going to be able to reach that 30 mile an hour or 35 mile an hour wind gust. I mentioned the Omega block as well, and that has to do with the way the upper level winds are located. Out on the western portion of the United States, there's a low pressure system. There's another low pressure system that's going to be sitting over the eastern United States with a high pressure system in the middle. This kind of creates a blocking pattern because of the low pressure systems on both sides. It doesn't allow it to move much, which means we're going to see rounds of rainfall here because we have that L sitting over us, that lousy weather. It's called an Omega block because it looks like the Greek letter of the Omega. As far as how much rain we're looking at, we could see anywhere from possibly over 2 inches in some locations to even up to as much as 4 inches. It's really going to depend on where all of that rain is able to sit over the next week or so. Here's that rainy forecast for you on that 7-day. Our temperatures stay on the cooler side, low 70s, upper 70s, and our mornings in the 60s.